My God. So, take two. Okay. Magandang gabi po, Sean.
Yes.
Alright.
Good evening ba o ano? Good day.
Good day.
Say good day.
Alam na, well, sa ano natin, dito sa, sure naman natin, sa gabi siya. Pero, ayun, we're back.
Yes.
We're back.
Naibala ng setup.
Nag-iba yung setup. Yes. Okay. Ganito.
May iinom naman eh.
Alright. We're back from our third episode, season 2. So it's our fourth episode na for our season 2 Putik Yan podcast. So nakikita niyo po ngayon, I have a very special guest tonight dito sa studio. We are shooting this at Quezon City Studio. So we are shooting March, anong date?
Today is March 9.
March 9. So this will be aired ng April. So we'll be happy to introduce our guest. Siyempre, nakikita niyo na rin katabi ko. I have with me Dindo.
Yes. Dindo Pilareja, again, from Tarlac and practicing artist and also an architect. Yeah.
Yes. So, doon pa lang, alam niyo na kung ano yung, medyo mahuwalaan niyo kung ano yung pag-uusapan natin ngayon. Since ang first quarter natin, here in the Philippines are really active for arts. Kasi ang
yes.
February natin is Arts Month. And then we had the Art in the Park. We have the
Art fair.
Art fair.
Yeah.
Art in the Park is actually this coming weekend.
Yes.
So, ayun. So, please welcome our guest for today, Dindo. Yeah.
Hello.
So, I'm AM Trajeco and welcome to
Putik Yan.
Wow.
Tama na.
Tama. So, ayun. Okay, ano ba yung expect nila ng ating viewers at listeners about this podcast episode 4? So, if you'd notice po, doon sa mga previous natin na podcast, we are discussing the updates of our Pottery Caravan, each location that we are visiting. So, for this podcast na episode 4 po, for the Pottery Caravan, we'll be moving to Olongapo, Zambales.
Yeah.
So, from our third stop, which is from Potteries, we'll be moving to our next location, which is, Olongapo.
Yes.
So, malapit na rin sa Tarlac. So, kaya,
super lapit.
yep, Dindo is perfect to be interviewed since we are already in Central Luzon, and Dindo is one of the active artists talaga na nag-exhibit and practicing ceramic art
Yes.
sa Central Luzon.
Yes.
Okay. So, ayun. Ano pa ba yung mga expect natin from this conversation?
Well, I think they-expect ng listeners natin, well, how I balance my life as an active and practicing landscape architect at the same time artist na ginusto ko, 'di ba? Gusto ko ng problema, 'di ba?
Yep.
So paano
Good problem.
ko siya binabalance? So
Yep.
yan. Yun
Alright.
yung malalaman natin.
Yes, so you'll know more about Dindo and his craft or yung ginagawa niya, kung paano niya pinagsasabay being a ceramic artist, studio potter, and architect at the same time. So we are very lucky na pinaunlakan tayo ni Dindo tonight coming from his work sa Makati para magawa ng conversation or itong ating interview. What else? Definitely will be providing you some details, updates of our Pottery Caravan 2026 for Central Luzon. And then, aside from that, we'll be also giving you details of the workshop or next workshop natin kung saan tayo mag-hold
Yes.
ng ating
Workshops,
fourth stop
yes.
and workshop. What else? So like what Dindo mentioned, so of course, we'll be happy to hear from you then what, of course, the challenges of, practicing all of these at the same time and how Dindo navigate yung pagbabalanse ng oras niya at saka kung paano niya binibigay yung sarili niya as an artist dun sa yung pangangailangan or yung what's happening currently.
Yes.
Right? Okay. So, ayun. for now, before tayo mag-dive deep in our conversation, I will have a quick break and then we'll get back to you. Okay?
Okay.
So, ayun. Alright, we're back.
All right, partner, we're back.
Oh my God. So, parang kamihan yata yung ininom kong kape.
Ako rin, nagkape na ako buong
So,
araw.
ayun, to keep us awake
Mhm.
para mabigay natin tong conversation natin
Yes.
at ma-share natin sa kanila. So, like what we've said, again, before we proceed again, para magpakilala ulit tayo,
Mm-mm.
I have with me our guest artist tonight, which is Dindo.
Dindo.
So, yep.
So, okay, quick background of about me ganyan. So, I'm Dindo Pelareja, as mentioned. I'm from Tarlac. And also, aside from being practicing ceramic artist, I'm also a licensed landscape architect and working sa real estate industry. So, since corporate siya, my work is Mondays to Friday. And then, I try to balance my arts and architecture na pag weekends, yun yung art. So, challenging siya. So, later I'll try to explain kung paano ko binabalance. And aside from that, nag-start ako mag ceramics actually pre-pandemic.
Okay.
Oo.
So, before we dive deep to that, story
Yes.
and yung conversation natin, para to make it a bit lighter.
Mhm. Okay, like
Siyempre, how did we meet?
Paano
Di
nga
ba?
ba?
Paano tayo nagkita? Paano ka napunta dito sa
Dude, I
studio?
forgot.
Yeah. Di ba? Iniisip ko rin. Sabi ko, how did we meet? How did I meet Dindo? Paano rin?
I think names pa lang eh. Parang syempre, maliit pa lang naman yung well, di
During
naman
that
ganun
time,
kaliit,
during that
pero
time.
during that time, maliit lang yung actually my own world when it comes to ceramics. So, puro names lang yung narinig ko. And syempre, iilan lang din yung alam kong studios. And of course, isa sa mga narinig ko noon is AMT, especially when it comes to firing.
Thank you.
Yes, and known naman na nag-train ka sa Japan. So, yun, nakilala kita sa name lang, but hindi pa tayo agad nagka-meet nun. Kasi I think practicing din ako sa sarili kong place eh. I think yung first encounter natin was actually yung first
project mo. Kasi
first
you have a
competition ko.
first competition mo.
Competition ko
So,
siya.
yeah.
So, yes.
Yep, ang AMT Ceramics po kasi, what we really do is, ang support talaga namin is firing services and techniques. So, we provide support to our students and artists alike na nagpa-practice ng ceramics kapag talaga may exhibition sila. So,
Yes.
kung meron silang shows or even selling
Oo, I think I
pieces.
remember na. So, actually yan, I know, kilala kita by name. Kilala mo rin ako by name. But we never actually met face-to-face. And I think yung first encounter natin talaga is yung nagpa-fire ako for my competition piece.
Oo.
Tapos,
So, which is, we will gonna talk about paano si Dindo nag-practice at the same time doing the
Archi,
the Archi.
yan.
Tapos, paano siya nagda-navigate dito sa mga contest na sinasabi or competitions sa ceramic world or
Oo.
art
And
world.
also exhibits,
So, yun
ganun.
talaga yung pag-uusapan natin dito. Since it's perfectly yung timing ng Arts Month last month.
Actually,
which
season
February.
din ng competitions
season
ngayon
ng
eh.
competition
Oo.
ngayon. So, yun ang madidiscuss din dito later on. Then, carry on.
Ayun. So, sakto, no? Full circle. Yung first ever meet natin, as in introduction, yung nagpa-fire ako ng piece ko for a competition. And then, as in, nagpa-fire lang ako, nag-encore ako sa Instagram. Tapos, pa-fire po ng piece. So, i-rent ko po yung buong kiln. And then, how much po? Daling ko yung piece ko dyan, da-deliver ko, and then, bahala na po kayo. Ganun ang nangyari. And then, ayun, of course, nagkakwentuhan, paano ako nag-start sa ceramics, paano din siya nag-start
Tapos,
sa ceramics.
dire-diretso na to, no?
Oh,
Tapos
tuloy-tuloy na. So,
tapos, kaya, very timely to kasi even yung Dindo was awarded the grant for Pinto Art Museum.
yes. So,
Then he also had his first solo exhibit on ceramics. So we are also the one who provided the support.
yeah, actually,
right?
lahat nung, halos lahat ng pieces ko for lahat ng exhibits ko, dito ko pina-fire sa ceramics. Kasi,
Thank you.
nag-trust lang ako kay, kay Alfred ng pieces. Especially, medyo ambitious kasi yung works ko nung kapag nagko-compete na nag-exhibit. So, ayun. So, lahat sa AMT ko pinapagalaw.
Salamat Nindo, for, entrusting your masterpieces,
Mm-mm.
to the studio. Basically po, ang studio talaga, kapag nagpo-provide kami ng firing services, we also provide recommendation how they can navigate before, how they can, use a certain technique, or ano yung recommendations namin to treat clay pagdating dito, or for the exact design nila, para maiwasan natin yung casualties. And yun talaga ang isa sa mga ginagawa natin, para at least it could save time, it could save money as well,
Yeah.
and even your effort. Being a ceramic artist po, or even an artist itself, ang pag-create ng isang konsepto or idea ay hindi lang nangyayari ng overnight. Sometimes it would take months, years
Yes.
before it can be executed.
Mm-mm.
And we, as a provider ng ganitong kind of service, we have to be mindful of what kind of, support we can give para mag-materialize itong kanilang
Yes.
ideas
Oo.
or yung vision nila. So, doon po kami pumapasok. So, hopefully, pag tumatagal yung panahon, natututo at natututo din naman tayo. Same as us, even the members of the team of AM team, ay natututo at natuto every time na merong panibagong
Yes.
pieces na dumarating po dito sa studio.
Well, ako never pa ako nag-fire, pero sa lahat ng firing events ko dito, doon ako natututo paano mag-fire. Di ko pa siya na-practice, but parang alam ko na rin yung yung do's and don'ts, ano yung dapat
Yung specifications,
specifications,
kumbaga,
ano yung
what
considerations
you need to
mag-fire,
consider.
o ano yung mga
Limitations
yes,
too.
ano yung mga hindi mo pwedeng i-compromise kung magpapa-fire ka ng pieces talaga.
Para
So,
mag-swak dun sa mismong design nila. So, ayun, we provide help din naman or support
Yes,
sa mga ganitong para maging maayos yung trabaho nyo. Kasi
Yes.
ipapakita nyo yan sa madlang
Mm-mm.
people. So, ayun, yes, we have Dindo here. So, since we already discussed some of the, what would you expect from this conversation, magdi-discuss din tayo, nabubulol ako. So, Dindo will be sharing some of the tips how
To balance.
yun, to balance.
Yes.
Siguro we could start muna nung nag-start ka, tapos
Oo.
paano ka nag-decide na I want to practice both, or paano mo minamanage yung time mo to do both. Dindo already experience having a pottery studio as well.
Yes, I had my
26.
studio then last year, own studio where I had workshops, ganyan. And then, I think doon ko may explain yung challenges ng pagbabalance ng as a corporate person. And tapos meron kang sariling studio na nagko-conduct ka ng classes. So, yan.
So, isa-isahin natin yan. So, would you like to take a break?
Sure, sige.
Okay, sige.
Back.
Nagsama tayo pare-parehan. So anyway, ayun na nga, discuss na namin ng konti na pahapyaw. Ngayon, what we're gonna ask from Dindo is, right after college and you practiced arcing,
Yes.
what is the turning point? Or paano ka napakilala sa ceramics?
Yes. Actually, I graduated landscape architecture and then I became a licensed landscape architect. So, technically, yung work kasi namin, sa labas siya ng building footprint. And then, as I went through the projects, ganyan, kasi nag-solo practice ako, I realized na bakit limited yung artworks sa gardens or sa outdoors. And then, doon ko na-realize na what if mag-second degree ako ng fine arts, which I did. Kaso naka 2 years lang ako kasi nag-pandemic. Pero yung pag-pottery ko was actually an accident lang. Kasi kailangan ko ng course or subject nung pandemic. And then, ayun, nag-enroll akong pottery and then the rest is history. And then I realized pa further na, okay, yung material kasi ng ceramic, once ma-fire siya, waterproof kasi siya. So, pwede mo siya talaga i-display sa labas. So, that's why a lot of you can see installation arts using ceramics, ganyan. So, doon ko na mas na-strengthen yung ah, willingness i-pursue yung ceramics. So,
Okay,
after
yeah.
nun, ayun, nag-start na ako mag-check ng grants, exhibitions, and competitions. Although, as a starter, ang hirap niya kasi wala pa naman ako portfolio. So, syempre, ang need kong gawin is hone my skill. So, gawa lang ako ng gawa ng pieces, trying to explore different signatures and techniques hanggang sa mahanap ko yung sarili ko. Although, up until na naman work in progress siya kahit kanino eh.
Lahat naman tayo ay
Yes.
actually sa pagiging potter po, it never stopped. Ako,
Oo.
as a potter, I always treat myself as a student kasi
Mm-mm.
continuous yung learning natin eh.
Yes.
The longer that we practice pottery or pagiging ceramic artist, may nadadagdag at nadadagdag. And like what I've said from the previous workshops, previous episodes natin, ang model kasi talaga ng pottery is somewhat community. It's
Mm-mm.
like a community building. And you will learn as well from your community, from each other.
Tsaka the longer you stay sa craft, mas nire-realize mo ang dami mo pang dapat matutunan.
Yes,
So,
correct. So, if napansin niyo po dun sa mga initiatives ng ng kabahagi, the Pottery Caravan as well. Putik yan is also one of the initiatives. Dun sa Pottery Caravan po natin, ang isa sa mga goals talaga natin doon is just to strengthen the community ties that we built, and also going back and checking out also our student, how are they doing right now. Then we can find, kung ano yung specific support na pwede pa nating mabigay para lumawak yung awareness natin at saka mas maging strong yung industry natin. So, ayun, now, Dindo, dun sa next question natin or we want to know is papaano napunta yung puso mo na as part of being a ceramic artist, I want to navigate in this way of putting myself out there in a competition. Ano mo yun? Kasi si Dindo po, ang mga sinasalihan niyang competition talaga is yung malalaking klaseng competition before he get into exhibiting solo.
yes,
right?
oo. Before ako mag-solo exhibit, syempre tinry ko magkaroon ng magandang process or strategize ko kasi paano ako matututo.
Kanya-kanya
So,
kasi
kanya-kanya
talaga
talaga
yun
siya. So, ako, gusto ko i-challenge yung sarili ko by joining competitions.
Yes.
So, yung pagpili ko kasi, well, lumaki kasi ako na laging nagpupunta ng museums and then nakakita ng exhibits. So, parang ako lumaki. Sabi ko, if ever maging artist ako, gusto kong makapag-exhibit. So, yung exposure na yon, do ako nag-base ng paghahanap ng exhibits or a competition na kung saan yung output sa ganong setup may represent. So, yung mga sinalihan ko like yun sa National Sculpture Competition 2023.
This is in Central Luzon, right?
Yes, Central Luzon. And then also yung Metrobank before. So, to be honest kasi ang konti ng competitions na laging
Parang kumbaga prestigious competitions.
Tapos
or
yung
grants, right?
tapos na-mention talaga na okay, welcome ang ceramic. Although welcome naman talaga siya but not
Nagbabago
explicitly.
ngayon.
Oo, na
nagbabago na ngayon.
nakalagay. So, medyo nahirapan ako maghanap kasi baka kasi magsabit ako tapos di tanggapin kasi wala sa plantilla na okay, pwede ang ceramics. So, luckily naman yung mga sinalihan ko, tinanggap nila. And then, although hindi ako nag-expect na manalo kasi lagi naman nakukuha ibang medium which is okay. But luckily, nakaabot naman ako sa finals, ganyan, nakakuha ng prizes and places. So, yun. Yung pagpili ko kasi, very particular kasi ako. Gusto ko yung tipong, alam kong museum type or kung hindi man siya manalo, pwede pa rin siya i-display sa galleries, ganyan. Alam ko hindi ko lang siya ikikip sa bahay or somewhere. So, yun. Same with exhibits. So, and yung selection ko kasi, syempre, may obligation ako as an artist na kailangan panindigan ko kung ano yung ibibigay kong output. So, kailangan ko talagang i-hone yung skill, yung technique. Kasi makikita mo yun sa gawa eh.
Yes. Nakakatuwa kasi, when I was in college as well, sa fine arts, nagjo-join din po ako ng mga competition. Pero since wala pa yung ceramics during that time, painting talaga.
Yes.
Kasi nagjo-join din ako ng Metrobank before. So, ngayon kasi makikita nyo in a span of like about 2 decades, nagbabago na yung yung mga
Mm-mm.
entries. And nakakatuwa ngayon, like for example, meron ng mga Metrobank, Maybank at
Yes.
Shell,
Mm-mm.
nagbabago na yung medium. Kasi
Mm-mm.
before, lahat painting, mo yun. Ngayon, since na-introduce na yung ceramics in your generation, in our
Oo.
generation na medyo mas bata-bata, nakakatuwa na ibig sabihin nito, lumalaki na yung
Mm-mm.
reach natin. Right? So yun, thank you Dindo for sharing that.
Mm-mm.
Ngayon, on our next naman na pag-uusapan is how did Dindo navigate yung pag-create niya ng solo exhibition niya? Ano yung discernment niya right after this competition na kanyang nasalihan,
Mm-mm.
and then papaano yung transition niya to exhibit na sa mga galleries natin at
Yes.
saka solo exhibition. So we'll be back. We'll see you.
We'll see you
Okay.
guys. Kami yung nagbabalik.
Kailangan mag-break. Ayun. Now, since na-discuss ni Dindo papaano yung, let's recap, yung right after Archie, papaano siya na-introduce
Mm-mm.
sa ceramic world, papaano nagkaroon ng transition,
Mm-mm.
how yung kanyang proseso, papaano niya iput yung sarili niya dun sa out there sa
Yes.
masa or sa competition to get
Mm-mm.
into ceramic scene. Tapos, ngayon, ang pag-uusapan naman natin is how did Dindo navigate yung transition niya from this competition to solo exhibition.
Solo exhibition.
At saka yung
Yes.
exhibitions na.
Mm-mm.
Right? So,
Yun.
yep.
Before I start, actually, kanya-kanya din naman siyang preference when it comes to putting yourself out there.
Yes,
Kumbaga, paano
yes,
ka mag-show up eh. So, ito, yung i-share ko is, nag-apply siya sa akin. Kasi yung setup ko, yung background ko is, nagko-corporate ako and then nag-arts ako. So, ito yung nakita kong way to balance everything. And as mentioned nga ni Alfred, to navigate lahat ng gusto kong gawin sa life. So, yung process ko kasi ng put up ng exhibit, to be honest, madali gawin. Ang mahirap dun is yung i-conceptualize.
Okay.
And then, saan mo hugutin yung subject mo? Kasi,
Concept,
yung concept, kasi
ideas,
kapag ginawa mo na yung buong collection, yun na yun eh.
Oo.
Kumbaga, ang hirap siyang i-present sa public or sa audience na,
saan mo siya ilalagay?
oo, tapos,
Parang gano'n na.
kasi, may kanya ka interpretation yan eh. Ang gusto mo, yung work mo, can speak sa sarili niya. So, ang aking process, technically, since I'm a landscape architect, very close ako sa nature. So, most of my works are very organic. Tapos,
Yeah, nakita ko
nature-based.
yung
Tapos, actually, nakita mo nga
Oo.
yung progression ng work ko eh, from very literal na
tapos
nature-inspired.
palaki ng palaki, tapos installations.
Oo. So, took me really a while para mapunta dun sa big installations and medyo ambitious way of presenting my works. And yun, witness naman kayo dun. So, yun, yung paano ako mag-come up is, I really study kung ano yung gusto kong i-present. Ano yung...
Ito na yung pumapasok dito, yung creative flow ni
Yes,
Dindo.
oo.
Paano niya ginagawa siya before siya ma-execute yung execution from ideas to have it materialized,
Yes.
right?
Syempre, I have a deadline and then from there, offset ako ng timeline. Production kasi, mabilis siya gawin. Yung pag-finalize ng design, yun yung matagal. So, ayun. So, before ko rin gawin siya, kino-consider ko rin yung firing. Paano siya ifa-fire, ano yung glazes na gagamitin ko,
Yes.
ano yung way of mounting or paano i-display. So, ang daming consideration. So, pag yun, na-factor in ko na yung technical aspects, doon ko na makikita if yung concept ko ba, kaya na siyang i-execute based sa skills na meron ako ngayon. Kasi sometimes we have these ambitions or goals, but right now we can't execute them kasi hindi pa tayo ganun ka-trained to do it. So, ang daming trial and error din. So, ayun. So, for example, meron na akong exhibit, idea, gagawa ako ng marami kasi hindi naman lahat yun ipapresent ko eh. Kasi meron doon magiging casualty and then after lumabas, papakiramdaman ko ba, gusto ko ba itong ipakita sa mundo or ganyan. So, may mga pieces talaga na ako na lang nakikita, sila Alfred na nakikita kasi parang hindi na siya bagay sa overall concept. Kasi from the conceptualization up to firing, nagbabago pa kasi isip. And then, Kasi yung subject madali lang. So, yung production madali lang rin. Yung puso or yung message talaga nung work mo, yun yung mahirap panindigan.
Yeah.
So, yun. After I exhibit, dun din dumarating yung realizations na anong susunod.
Ano yung
Oo,
susunod?
kasi
Kasi once na natapos na kasi siya, tapos nalabas mo na siya exhibit, tapos na siya eh. Hindi mo na kasi, as for me pag natapos na siya, when you put it out there, hindi ka na masyado mag-expect what's gonna happen eh. Kasi you
Oo.
wouldn't know kung ano yung maging result or ano. Parang ganun. Ang isa pa rin sa mga, siguro I want to know from you at also you could share as well sa listener and viewers natin, mahal kasi yung ceramics.
Actually.
So, 'di ba? Paano natin
To be-
consider
yes.
yung mahal yung
admittedly
ceramics.
mahal siya.
Oo. So, ano yung kino-consider natin when it comes to funding? How do we manage as well our finances when it comes to putting up a certain exhibit? And of course, there are some grants that could actually help us. Ano rin yung sigurong ano yung kino-consider natin when it comes to exhibition na, will I get ba a certain exhibition from a certain gallery or do I need to fund it independently?
Actually, both ko siya na-experience kasi actually before we were talking about life. So, parang everything is intentional. So, nung pinasok ko yung arts, intention ko talaga siya. Hindi siya dahil, gusto ko siya i-try, ganyan-ganyan. Kasi very fixed kasi ako pag nagdesisyon. So, pumasok ko ng arts knowing na gagawin ko talaga siya. So, everything is and was and will be intentional. So, nung yung first exhibits talaga, kasi nag-30 ako. So, gusto ko,
yung solo mo.
yung first solo exhibit ko, nag-30 ako, gusto ko ng kakaibang way of celebrating it. Kasi 3-0 eh. So, sabi ko, okay, mag-solo exhibit ako. So, yun kasi, wala naman nag-invite pa sa akin. And wala akong exhibit na papatak ng November ng birthday ko. So, ayun, ginastosan ko talaga siya. May friend akong merong gallery na pwedeng ma-exhibit doon. So, yes, I rented the space for me to stage my own and first solo exhibition. And then, ayun, dito ka rin halos yung Infinary iba doon. Tapos, yung experience doon, nakita ko na, oo nga, ang gastos pala niya.
Magastos siya.
Kasi,
magastos siya.
madaling gumawa, pero paglabas ng funds, kailan yung balik, di ba? So, kaya sinabi ko intentional, na parang you need to accept the consequences. Kasi hindi naman pag na-exhibit ka, mabibili lahat. Sometimes 50% lang. So, prior to me exhibiting a collection, hinahanda ko na yung sarili ko din sa financial. Kasi syempre, mag-set aside ako ng money. Oo, set aside ako ng money for firing, the glazes, the clay, ganyan. So, space. Maglalabas ka talaga ng pera for that. Tapos, luckily naman, nabebenta yung works natin. And then, after one exhibit...
ang maganda po kasi dyan, sorry to cut you. Ang maganda kasi po sa ceramics, hindi po siya nasisira.
Nababasag lang siya.
Nababasag siya, but yeah, hindi siya nasisira. Parang kahit gumawa ka ngayon, pwede mo pa yun mabenta sa mga susunod na taon, provided na talagang it's na-provide ng maayos or nakikip ng maayos.
Yeah. Tsaka kapag nag-set up ka ng exhibit, aside from being intentional, kailangan buo yung kwento. Kasi yung first solo exhibit ko, actually nag-open siya ng doors sa invitations talaga. Kasi after my first exhibit, nagkaroon ng invitation, send ka nga ng works mo, meron kaming gantong show this coming gantong buwan, baka meron kang pwedeng ibigay sa amin for us to exhibit. So, if yung i-stage mo kasi is sure ka at pinag-isipan, talagang naturally, logically, mag-i-invite ka ng curators na yun.
Yung talaga mag-fit din sa ideas mo, di ba?
Kasi sometimes really, kailangan mo talagang lumagari. Kumbaga, pondohan yung first steps mo para makita gusto mong makakita ng works mo na pwede ka nilang invite. And then after the rest is history rin kasi the past
sunod-sunod
the past 2 years actually nag-average ako ng 6 to 8 exhibits eh. So parang wow, sabi ko.
For the whole year?
Oo,
Ay,
parang
wow.
2024,
Congrats.
naka 6 to 7 ako, 2023, 6 to 8, ganyan. So,
Lakasan din ng loob, no?
lakasan siya ng loob din
Lakasan.
talaga and pagsisave ng pera. kasi sometimes, yung kita ko ng exhibit na to, napupunta siya sa next exhibit ko.
Yep.
Kasi, of course, I want to present my works and myself na ito yung style ko, na I exist. So, ayun, I think worth it naman kasi I was able to bumabalik din naman na lagi meron pa nga bumabalik na galleries na meron kami next year sali ka uli. Kasi yung galleries exhibits kasi hindi siya nangyayari 2 months from now. It's always
Matagal
a year
siya.
ahead.
A year
Sometimes
ahead,
yung exhibit ko mo this month nag-reach out na sa'yo more than a year.
A year pa.
A year
ganun
pa.
po siya sa atin.
Oo, ganun siya.
Ganun
So,
yung process niya or yung flow niya when it comes to exhibiting. Sa kasi, na-discuss din natin from our previous episodes kasi what are the parang path? Ano yung mga pwede mong i-take na path when you get into a ceramic world? Pwede ka mag-academe, pwede ka mag-workshop, pwede ka mag-studio potter, production, pwede ka rin mag-exhibit. Madami po. Madami siyang pwedeng puntahan. So,
ako talaga, pinili ko talaga is exhibiting. Kasi,
talagang kailangan mo siyang piliin eh. You cannot do
oo, hindi ko, kasi, well, I had my own studio last year sa space ng friend ko sa Corner 26. So, we tried months kung saan pwede ako conduct ng classes. Actually, kinaya siya eh. Although, I think ang naging problem lang is, yun nga, meron akong corporate work na kailangan ko siyang i-balance.
Okay.
So, I gave myself a year to focus muna sa corporate work. At para mag-ipon ulit.
So, ayun. So, yan naman ang next nating pag-uusapan. Next naman story. How Dindo naman, tried, and not really tried, paano ginawa
binabalance.
Binabalance. Ginawa ni Dindo. Yung pag-set up naman niya ng pottery studio.
Learnings.
Learnings. So, we'll get back to you. So, we'll have a quick break muna. So, anyway, lumalalim yung ating usapan.
Yes.
So, ayun po, ang pag-uusapan naman natin na susunod is yung from the last conversation namin ni Dindo is paano naman niya binabalance yung time niya sa pagiging ceramic artist since na-try din ni Dindo or sinubukan ni Dindo magtayo ng pottery studio.
Yes.
Then, paano pumapasok din yung oras at pagbalanse, pag-manage, na he is also practicing his career sa Arki. Right?
So, ang kwento ko sa ganito.
May ganyan talaga.
So, as a corporate guy na Monday to Friday talaga ang work ko. Tapos, aside from that, syempre may people under me na I have to manage aside from the projects nga since nasa real estate kami. So, talagang very taxing yung time in every day. So, ang tinatry kong gawin ngayon is Monday to Friday, corporate, and then weekends, arts. Actually, nag-work siya now. 1
yung
year
mga gusto
na.
mag-try ng
kasi
ganitong setup. Kasi me, full-time artist kasi ako. Full-time talaga ako nag-manage ng studio at the same time, kung kakayanin pa, nagkakaroon ako ng production time.
Yes.
Pero super rare. Hindi nga ako nag-exhibit So, I chose not to do it right now because nakafocus ako sa pag-build ng community natin. Kasi kailangan talaga natin ng space or kailangan natin ng community where we can show our craft, our art.
Yes.
Parang yun, dun ako nakafocus. Kaya hindi nyo rin ako masyado nakikita. More of talagang providing support ako sa students ko and even to our artist friends. So, yung kay Dindo, so, you can share more about, kasi nakita ko si Dindo from, nung nag-start siya mag-pottery, tapos pagkatapos ng pottery, talagang exhibition, at saka competition. Pagkatapos, he grew to, establishing his pottery studio
Mm-mm.
and at the same time also pursuing architecture.
Yes, oo.
So, yeah.
So, for people like me na meron talagang work on the side, especially yung Monday to Friday, pag weekdays, uh, tinry ko siya pagsabayin,
Uh,
like, buong week. Hindi siya actually kaya. Especially if yung studio ko nasa Quezon City and nakatira ako sa Makati. So, I'm just lucky enough na yung space kung saan ako nagkaroon ng studio, which is sa Corner 26, friend ko yung may-ari. And she guided me na, okay, ito yung space will try to help you establish your studio para makita ko ano yung experience eh. Kasi, as a first-time studio owner and syempre business yon kasi may classes. So, ginaguide din ako ng Corner 26 noon na kung paano ko...
kasi shared space po
Shared
yung
space siya eh.
Corner 26 and this is all local brands.
Yes,
local
they
artists.
support local artists and local food.
Meron pong ganitong mga areas talaga
Yes.
na talagang active in supporting our local art scene.
Oo, yun yung main main objective. So they guided me kung hanggang saan ko kaya magkaroon ng own studio.
Yep.
Hanggang sa we both realized na I think I need to make a step back muna and prioritize ano yung gusto kong unahin.
Bata ka pa naman.
Oo nga eh. So at least through my friends' help, na-experience ko, ganito pala magkaroon ng studio. Ganito pala kamahal magkaroon ng studio.
Ganito yung learning eh. Oo.
Ang mahal pala ang gastos.
So, yeah, you don't really need to start big. Ako, I started as well as, maliit lang ako na studio. Actually, I started from one student na lumaki na lang po hanggang ito.
Kaya masaya talaga to have your own village na tutulungan ka. So,
tulungan lang naman tayo. Kaya parang, yeah.
Lucky ako sa friend ko na nagbigay sa akin ng space. And lucky rin ako sa AMT na sila nag-fire ng works ng students ko and my own works. So, ayun. So, I realized na right now, hindi ko pa kayang pagbalansehin yung corporate and yung having my own studio. But, ang kaya kong pagbalansehin is corporate work and own projects which are for exhibits. Yeah, and competition. So, dun siya nag-work. Kasi pag weekend, pwede kong gawin yung pieces for the exhibit. Kasi yung pagbuo naman ng collection, matagal.
Yeah.
So, I think...
It would take time.
Yes.
Ang pottery po talaga really have to be patient dun sa proseso niya. Kasi step by step, slow talaga siya.
Yes.
At saka, there's no harm in going back.
Yes.
Alam mo yun, but it may not work for you today.
Yes, oo.
But keep on creating consistently.
Yeah.
You
Showing
can
up talaga.
Showing up. You can go back ulit dun sa initial mong sinet for yourself.
Yes. Kasi yung story ko kasi, nag-work siya sa akin. But that doesn't mean na pwede siyang i-pattern sa iba. Oo.
Hindi
Kasi,
naman ibig sabihin nun na alam mo yun, you had a step back. Tapos na siya dun. Kaya nga, step back, baka there are other paths.
Tsaka ang daming learnings din na so kapag in-reopen ko yung studio, syempre ang dami ko natutunan, ang dami ko nang dapat i-consider. So ayun, ang saya lang din to be honest na magkaroon ng maraming experience na may mga kasama kang artist and nag-support ng arts para buuin yon. So ayun, now ang nababalance ko is work and then yung personal exhibits na pero to kasi I'm saying kaya siyang gawin talaga. It comes with discipline din kasi. So,
yun naman yung natututunan natin dun sa pag-navigate natin ng clay as medium. It will help you or the clay will push you to slow down and even to do the actual process. There's no shortcut po sa...
Wala talagang shortcut. So, yung basta pag weekend, yun yung production ko. Pag weekdays, I do conceptualization, sketching, ganyan. So, talagang compartmentalize siya na may order yung pagbabalance ko. Hindi lang siya literal na binalance. Talagang everyday struggle siya and challenge na after a year, nakita ko namang sulit. Kasi nag-work siya.
Yep, magkakaroon talaga kayo ng organization skills.
Yeah.
Kung paano mo siya gagawin na magmamaterialize yung konsepto. Right?
Yes, ganun talaga. So, yun, parang the way Alfred balances his, his many lives
Many lives.
sa pagtuturo, pagiging studio owner.
Yeah.
So, may sarili rin siyang pattern like
Iba-iba
design.
rin naman
Oo.
tayo. So, matututunan at matututunan nyo rin once nandun na kayo.
Mm-mm.
Kanya-kanya talaga siyang journey
Oo.
when it comes to, even not really ceramic arts, being an artist.
Tsaka ang mahalaga, medyo cheesy man, pero dapat may learnings talaga.
Oo. Yun naman
Every
ang
step of
tinuturo
the
ko.
way. Kasi, pwede kang bumalik, pero kung babalik ka sa step 1, kailangan may natutunan ka.
Yep.
Diba? Yun.
Laging ganun naman. So,
Mm-mm.
ayun, medyo mahaba na ba
Oo nga
po yung usapan natin. So, we'll get back to you. We'll give you a recap nung ating napag-usapan with Dindo, and also what are upcoming projects ni Dindo. What are we gonna, look forward sa mga
Yes.
susunod mong proyekto.
Ano mga plano ko sa life after 1 year of
So,
focusing on corporate world?
So, ayun. So, we'll take a break muna. We'll get back to you. Before natin continue po yung yung mga what are we gonna not really expect. Ano yung mga gagawin pa
Yes.
ni Dindo sa mga susunod nating
na buwan.
susunod
Yes.
na buwan.
Siguro this year, ganun.
Maybe this year. So, we're gonna hear from Dindo as well later on. Pero before we do that, kailangan ko kasing gawin to. So, ayun.
Ano bang meron?
Ayun, yung ating, ano po ba yung kabahagi na initiative? So, yung kabahagi initiatives po talaga is siniwalay natin from AMT Ceramics. Yung, ano yung mga program initiatives natin? This one, putik yan, yung Pottery Podcast natin. And then we have the Pottery Caravan 2026, which is currently running right now. So, like what I've said, it's gonna be our 4th stop sa Central Luzon, which is gonna be at Olongapo.
Yes.
So, we'll give you the details later on or on our next episode saan tayo papunta or ano pa yung ma-expect
Saan ka na naman mapapadpad?
Mapapadpad. So, ngayon, we'll give a highlight to our local brand partners dun sa ating Pottery Caravan. But before we do that, ano pa ba yung mga program initiatives natin? We have po the Glaze Artist Series. Glaze Artist Series, ito is yung mga artist na tinap natin na may mga glazes dito sa studio that you can use it for free if you'll be availing the firing services ng studio. What else?
Yes.
We have the Pottery Caravan, we have the Kabahagi Pottery Program, which will be magpa-pilot po tayo nun ng July. So, you can send your letter of intent to our email, inquiries.amtceramics@gmail.com for those individuals that would like to be part of that program. Ano po to? Yung ating below monthly household income, 18 years old and above, will be happy to provide, support and also learning of pottery na gusto talagang matuto ng pottery. This is actually free for them.
Yes.
So, ayun. Ano yung mga brand partners natin? We have the Milkware. Ang Milkware po is talagang nagsusupport sa atin from the start of the Pottery Caravan. So, you'll get this voucher or gift certificate dun sa ating pottery kit for the Pottery Caravan. We have Zaddy. Yung Zaddy po, since it's already summer, so we need to be beach ready. Beach ready. So ito po is to lighten yung mga dark spots natin. This can be used for unisex kasi to.
Yes.
Ang packaging lang po as of the moment kasi nata-target siya for men, but this is brightening lotion. At saka yung scrub natin, okay, sa mga dark underarms, dark elbows, something like that, even yung dito sa may butt cheeks natin. So if you want to be beach ready, you can use this. Super effective siya. Ginagamit ko po siya. So since I'll be having the beach location sa LU natin very soon, we need to be beach ready. Right? So, ano ba po ba? Meron pa tayong Gacha Butcha. Ang Gacha Butcha po natin is a kombucha. You can actually have it in our future Pottery Caravan kits, and it is also being served here at our cafe, in-house cafe dito sa AMT Ceramics. We have also the Jacob's Well Tea Chai. You can get as well these in one of our pottery kits. And this drink or chai is also being served here at the studio. So,
Yes.
ang dami po nating local brand partners dito na nagsusupport sa ating
Yes.
pottery caravan. So, again, we'll be traveling from, nag-start naman na tayo last January and it will end October this year. So, please watch out for our locations anytime soon.
Yes.
We'll be posting it to our website.
Mm-mm.
Um,
And Instagram.
and Instagram. amtceramics.com, AMT Ceramics at Kabahagi
Mm-mm.
as well. Ayun.
Yun.
So, yun na nga. So, let's go back.
Ayun.
Grabe naman yung plugging natin. Ang haba nito. So, wait lang. Okay. Push.
I think ano ba i-expect ng tao ngayon sa akin? Actually, since bumabalik nga ako kasi nga may 1 year ako of focus sa work. Now, bumabalik na uli ako sa arts. Kasi syempre, again, gusto ko siya and gusto ko siya gawin for the rest of my life. So now, I'm working on 2 competitions this year and also another exhibit, a continuation of an installation work na exhibit na last year sa UP. We're working on the new space kung saan man siya. And then also working on a group proposal for a group show. Hopefully by the end of year. Although, yun, nagbabago naman to, minsan nadadagdagan. So, yun, kasi as mentioned nga before ni Alfred na marami kang pwede puntahan sa ceramics. And ako, I intentionally chose yung exhibiting and competitions. Kasi aside from that trajectory or path yung nag-fit sa schedule ko, yun din kasi talaga yung gusto ko. So, kasi kumbaga yung pagtuturo, siguro tutuloy ko siya in the next 5 years.
Wala namang timeline.
Yeah, wala namang timeline
Actually,
So,
is one of the lineups of our instructors here at the studio.
Yes.
We have talaga mga friends natin na ceramic artists that if they are willing to share their extra time here at the studio, we are really open na ma-share din natin ito sa mga aspiring potters at saka would like to experience pottery as well. So, magagaling po talaga yung mga nagtuturo dito sa studio. They are practicing artists and ceramic artists. So hopefully we could reach more of providing these kinds of learning at saka services to our community. So ayun, wag po kayong mahihiya mag-message sa Instagram or even yung natin mga artist friends natin na feature.
Yeah, you can reach out to us. Ganyan.
Mababait po at saka very accommodating ang generation of potters ngayon. And I'm very happy and thankful na ito yung na-build natin na community. The reason as well why we are, pushing this kind of initiatives is para maging sustainable ang pottery.
Yeah, and makilala siya technically.
The art itself, the ceramic world.
Yes.
So, yes, it is very young and it's just re-emerging here in the Philippines and hopefully we artists support as well our local artists. So, ayun. Even the local brand partners, kaya meron tayong ganito na talagang this is non-monetary exchange na talagang we bring them para at least matulungan din natin yung mga local brand partners natin to have a wider reach nationwide. So, ayun.
Yan.
Anything else
I
would
think,
like to share?
Sige, add ko na lang since na-mention mo nga na we are inviting naman everyone to reach out and inquire about pottery. I think ang masabi ko lang is wag mo overwhelm yung mga taong gusto mag-try ng pottery. Kasi syempre, if you research online, you'll see malalaki agad ng works, parang intricate pieces, na parang paano ginawa yun. Lahat naman nagsisimula sa maliliit na steps. Kumbaga, of course, you'll need to learn the basics and from there, mag-grow yung skills mo hanggang sa magawa mo yung mga nakikita mo online. Kasi syempre, ang nakikita agad natin, finished products. Iisipin natin, mahirap siya gawin. Yes, mahirap siya gawin, pero may steps kasi siya. So,
yes, that's why we're here.
We're here to guide and yun, hindi siya mahirap gawin. You just need to show up and really practice consistently. Yes.
Yun. That's the key.
Be consistent
Be
talaga.
consistent. And show up every day.
Yes.
Kahit konti lang yung gawin mo, meron at meron yang change.
Yes, small wins pa rin naman
yeah.
siya. So,
Small win is still considered as win.
yes.
So, ayun. And if we'll be supporting each other, it's still a win for every artist. And, would like to be an art. I mean, to pursue this kind of
Yes.
world. No? So, ayun. So, I think we need to end it here.
Yes, actually, dami na pag-uusapan.
Dami na
pa eh.
pag-usapan.
Oo.
Pero magkakaroon ulit tayo siguro sa susunod. Well, hindi siguro. We want to have another part of these kinds of conversation. Maybe we could invite other artists as parang panel
Yeah,
para at least makapag-share tayo ng different, different point of view.
Yeah.
So, ayun. Again, our guest artist for, tonight.
Yes.
Dindo.
Dindo Pilareha. Also, may Instagram din ako on Facebook.
Yes. Ano man yung,
Dindo Pilareha. Yun lang naman yung need yung hanapin. So,
makikita niyo naman yung mga updates kay
Oo.
Dindo kung saan niyo ulit siya makikita.
pressured na ako mag-active.
Okay.
Sige.
We'll look forward to that. So,
Yes.
ayun. Again, I'm AM Trajeco.
And I'm Dindo Pilareha.
And thank you for watching
Putik yan!
Natapos.